ice, and they say it gets colder. You're falling right out, wait until you get older. But the video man back to differ. There's a try to hold in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The road is getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on your hey now, you're a rock star. If you show up, get paid, and all regulators, let's go. Oh, you shouldn't stop, make them
It's May 7th, and it's been a rough couple of days. I had a bit of a breakdown 2 days ago. Everything just got on top of me a little bit, and I started to feel really isolated from everything that's here, maybe as kind of a protection mechanism, because I thought that would solve things, but it really hasn't. It made it a lot worse, and I ended up in a really bad place, and it sucks because I wish I could get really excited for things, but in my head it's always something negative. Someone might see this as an adventure and be really excited for what's gonna happen, but I feel like I can't live in uncertainty. Like, I'm really mostly content when I know what's coming and I have a routine, and that might sound really boring, but I think it's just something that I have to accept about myself. Like, I don't really enjoy change. Like, in the end I'm usually grateful for it, but the actual process of things changing and moving and having to break out of my usual patterns is really fundamentally uncomfortable for me. I think a change will be good. Now that I've kind of come out of that darker place, I can acknowledge that change will be good. Like, I do feel my situation becoming a little stale, and I feel like a little bit in a rut, but it doesn't mean it's any less scary. I'd like to know how everybody else is experiencing this. I don't know if I'm being... sometimes I feel like I'm being overly dramatic, and I really might be, I don't know. But I wonder if there's people who don't even think about it in a negative way. Like, they're just sort of like going through the stages of life being like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing next, and now I'm gonna go study here and do this and get a job here, and it's all like a natural flow of life. I wonder if, I think it's because I get really attached to things and people. Like, I'm a really sentimental person. I think that's why this is really hard for me. I've met a few people who treat people a little bit more as, I don't want to say disposable, but kind of replaceable, as in, I had a conversation with someone once who was going on exchange, and I was asking her, like, you know, are you not gonna miss your friends? Like, I feel like I'm really in a place where I'm like all good, all of my things are good, and I wouldn't want to just leave that. And she says, well, you know, in a year those people are gonna leave anyway, so why invest in that? But for me that was so difficult to even understand, because I was like, oh, if I have people around me that I like, I want to spend the most time with them that I can, and then, you know, it's true, like, it's very likely that they won't be your friends in 5-10 years, whatever. Like, your social circles will probably change, and she was just acknowledging that right off the bat. But I don't think I can live like that, because then that means that you can never really get attached to anything, because things will eventually change, and that's just not like a way that I can live. Almost none of my close friends are graduating with me, so I'm feeling a lot of pressure of doing it on my own. Like I feel like I'm doing it on my own, even though other 200 people are graduating with me. I don't feel as close to them, and yeah, it's difficult. I feel like I'm entering this new life and everybody else is gonna be still in this fun, more carefree existence, and I'm gonna have to be dealing with some other realities. And honestly, all I can think about right now is going on a giant shopping spree once I'm done. Like, I want to treat myself, and it's really bad because my thesis is focusing on how bad consumerism and materialism is. And the more I write, the more I just want to shop. To be fair, I never treat myself. I never shop because I have an ultimate guilt with shopping. So I never have nice things. So I think that's my motivation right now. I want to go shopping. Not to make me truly eternally happy, because it's not going to fill the void. If there's anything I'm learning from writing my thesis, is that consumerism is not going to fill the void. There's a huge body of research, by the way, that shows that materialism is negatively correlated with life satisfaction. So there you go. That's my knowledge for you. I really need something nice. I feel like I've been not letting myself have any fun ever. Even when I'm out and I'm kind of having a good time, back in my head it's still like, you can't have too much of a good time, you have to get up early, you have to do this. I've not let myself enjoy anything for the past 2 months, pretty much. Probably longer, since January I think. I've not really felt like I've had fun doing anything. So that's that, focusing on having fun and trying to see the future as good and not scary, and as an adventure and not as something that's gonna ruin everything I've worked for.
And now I'm on my own, been wasting all this time for you. And I just can't help myself, wanna get lost with someone else. There's a fine line between God and moving on, and the way you leave me hanging the way you want. You've been got me in places that I don't belong. Can't lock me up and expect another song. It's all too much, am I not enough? Lost with someone else? Oh, don't make me say it. You won't hear me say it. And I can't sleep alone. Been driving all my life for you. And now I'm on my own, wasting all this time for you. Look at me out, look at my face. I maintained grace and fought the mace. After all this time, there's someone else in my place. It's been like 2 weeks or something. Shit is on the race. Every time you see me disgrace, man, you ace that fucking poker face. You won't hear it. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Now I don't need to take your shit anymore. I caught myself depressed at the grocery store, taking the high ground. Get on that stomach down to watch me get better, cause you're not worth it. I'm endorse this. Close your eyes and get me wrong, bitch. Turn off the lights, switch the fire's all I need to make it alright. Nothing left to do but get down tonight. And I'ma be like Queen. I miss the fucking Fahrenheit. And I can't sleep alone. Been driving all my life for you. And now I'm on my own. Been wasting all this time for you.
Okay. No, Molly. You can just say something meaningful for like.
I don't have anything meaningful to say. I love you. You deserve everything in life. And I